predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. He finds his man. That's Sweeney. And not much happening there. He's taking down Blood. A late penalty flag.
Ah, bullshit.
This looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue.
I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Nearly intercepted right away.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He's got room at the 30, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down. Now the first
good
carry
tackle.
for Devin Singletary. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football.
God dang it!
The crossbar and comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They started on the ground with Eckler and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
God.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Running on first down, Eckler. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The slot man in motion right. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end is going to be a favorite target.
That was trash.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Grant, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. Once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31 for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play. There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Joey Bosa in on the stop. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold. You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Allen off the play fake.
God damn it, got it.
This is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get this back to their 34-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And some room to run now. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Fuck.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Man, what's going on?
They're going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
God damn, you keep fucking throwing this motherfucker.
Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah.
Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running across
do it right.
Here,
You just didn't see me
to
there.
get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused. And here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Listen to them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Fuck you.
Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of the first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime.
Bull fucking shit. Oh, man.
All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 45 yards. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. He finds his target, Allen.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Going back to Allen. He's got him again.
And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's complete to Williams.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Get it now. Let's go. And just a yard to go here on second down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. This is a counter play, Eckler. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah, thank you.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Guess not. We love it.
It's up
in there.
We're tied at 7 here.
Hell yeah.
In quarter number 2. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So thanks to the late touchdown, and now due to apparent time constraints, We fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Interception fast.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Kick it hard enough.
This taking it at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. In motion, the tight end. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Eluding and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if all these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to move around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a
there he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson
no worries.
60 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him.
Yeah.
But let's face it, in today's NFL,
he blew it.
Those tight ends are
Hell yeah.
receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
I am ready, man. Man, look.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. L.A. set to take over again on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And not much to speak of.
I like that.
Call it a
I like that
gain up to the 26.
Enthusiasm, courage, confidence.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that.
Yeah,
Man.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Carter. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
And a decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
It's Eckler again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Eckler now between the tackles. And some room to work. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
106 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, Eckler. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Williams brings it in.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
On the give, this is Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
The handoff, it's Eckler. They give them 2 yards there as they're set
Hell
up
yeah.
first and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Try to punch it in with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Herbert gonna throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. Extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Come on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ho, 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 ho.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now trailing 14-13, 33 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Now Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. Just inside of 10 seconds to go. They earn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen.
Get him.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
We want a safety.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.